Most welcome back to Revealed again. My guest is Abdallah Al Hassan. Now he talks about hardships in Belgium. That's where your hardship, started. You're talking about Cercle Bruges. The coach just refused to sign you at that point in time. So what happened?
Yeah, if something like this happened to a young player, 20, 21, you feel like, oh, what is happening? Maybe I'm not good enough or blah blah. But that was not the case. I think Fred Crinsel can bear with me, the chief executive officer now for Hasselhoff. I played in his club, the last Ghana, Saint Mirren, before I left to Holland. So he was following every step that I'm making. And he knew that I was signing a contract that day and immediately so he couldn't understand why. And he knows me and he see how I play and blah, blah.
What were you thinking at the time? Somebody's trying to sabotage you?
I don't think
what was
so.
going through your head?
In life, you can just meet someone the first time like this and then you look to his face and then I don't like you. It happens. So maybe the coach didn't just like me. And when a door closes, another door opens. So that's why I take it. And I always trust in God. I always have faith. And that's how I made it. If you don't have faith, I think you go away, you'll be elsewhere. Because when it came, we are human and you must have that feelings. When those things happened, I felt like, no, I don't want to play football again. Because families are waiting for you back here, When you immediately move to Europe, they think like it's paradise, everything is over there, It's like the money dropping from the trees. So I had that in me, and it has to push you. Like you left family home and you need to really work for it. So there's a man, an ex-Ghanaian international, Francis Kumi, who is residing now in Belgium, and he's doing a lot. And even I told him there's a lot that I also want to give back because he did it. I went through him too. He's part and parcel of my success, let's say. He organizes training and he does it with his own money. Seriously, he goes around, he knows what he's doing. He gets money. He rent a field over there because Europe, you cannot just come and find a field like how we find it here very easily. Walk in, start to play. He rents fields, give chances to the European, African players, not only Ghanaian players, but in Belgium there's a lot of these French country guys over there. So all comes around. United, Africa United. That was what he called his club, the Africa United, and he organizes friendly games with professional clubs. That's what he does, so that at least a club will see the talent and then say, "Oh, we're interested in him."
The scouts all come around.
Yes. If we play a game against Mechelen, against Bruges, and blah blah, he scores and blah, blah, then they come on you. So that was how this happened. The first thing what happened is that he organized a game against Mechelen. I scored 2 and we lost 3-2 and I was the only one who scored the 2 goals. After that the club called a rematch, but it was based on me.
They wanted to have a second assessment.
Watch me again. When we went, I scored them again. So they said no, we want him. So immediately I had to start training them and blah 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 blah. They gave me a contract. I was really going for my career. I didn't really concentrate with getting a good contract, money or blah blah. I was just going to. I know if I step in there, I would really show it. So I was not really much interested in the money sector. So I went in my first year and blah blah. It went very well. Yeah, and that was the only year I played for them. 1 year.
I've seen you at a conference once. That was at the African Executive, football summit they had in Ghana, and you spoke about trafficking, player trafficking, and how prevalent it was in Holland. What was your experience like, with those people?
Yeah, actually, I started it with There's one organization. They came, they walked towards me, they followed me to interview, do documentary over that. And yeah, it started all over from Tamale. That is my own opinion. And in this case, nobody trafficked them to Accra. They traffic themselves to Accra. So sometimes it can caused by the player himself, but due to the situation. So, but I call it a traffic because when they come, the club make good use of them. You know, they do whatever. So I find it's an abusement. They abuse them. If you know you're going to make money on someone, because that is investment you are doing. If you know you're going to make money on someone, you really need to give that person a good care. Not you let them rent a place which is like about 10 meters square and 7 of them sleeping in it, or 6 of them. We are not animals. And tomorrow, if maybe I have to work for that, for my success. Tomorrow, if I work for my success, you tell me you're coming claiming my transfer, and that is a lot of money. And sometimes what they do is that you go through all these hardships as a player, and when the chance comes, maybe just for them to give you the chance to really move and make your career, they request for a lot of money and even still go forward to let you not go, because they demand a lot, you know, and still keep you to suffer whatever you are suffering here. So I find it's trafficking. We are trafficking them. And these fake agents that I call, they come around you, tell you they have a club already arranged and blah blah. It happened to one of my guys who are now in the academy, a coach now. I play with him in Saint Mirren, Munir Aziz. The time that I was leaving to Holland, that is 2006, he was also being trafficked, being denied by one Al Hassan from Nima. Took all his money, sent him to Dubai. He was stranded over there. You know, finally I went to Holland, and I always been honest. We had a contact, we started talking. The only thing I could tell him was to advise him back. Just move back, start again. And that was what he did. He really listened to me.
It's a real big challenge. But again, let's talk about you. You recently commissioned the Tamale Utrecht Football Academy with all the pomp, pageantry, the joy, and everything that's accompanying it. But people don't know the story. Was that really your ambition?
Actually, it's my ambition. It's my dream, as I already mentioned earlier on. When I was 16, 17, I had that in me, that if I'm able to make it in football, I would like to really give something back to Tamale, northern region. Not only Tamale, but the 3 northern regions, because we didn't have such a thing. And this is the only kind in the 3 regions. So I think my dream came true. So.
And how were you able to do it? Because it's not a very small facility. This is a real huge investment. It's
just a matter of associating yourself with people who are also having the same interest, the same mind, and having that social impact in them to give back. So the partner that I'm partnering with is the owner of the club that brought me to Holland, that's FC Utrecht. And he's a person who really loves to give something to the society. Not only in Africa, but he's doing it also in his own land. He's giving a lot back to the Utrecht community. And, you know, he's like a father to me. So I just walked to him and then told him, this is my story, this is what I want to do, this is the things, and we
bought into it.
Yeah. So I think this is an opportunity to advise current stars, current Ghanaian players, not only top players. I'm not a top player, nobody knows me in Ghana, but I am able to make it. We should think back to the society, we should think to give something back.
What do you hope to achieve with that academy, especially in Tamale?
I'm hoping to really give chance to the young ones. They can do it themselves, we cannot do it for them. So this is a big platform for them to really raise their own image. And yeah, we're only there to support them, and they have to make good use of it. Good use of it in the sense that to become future leaders tomorrow, not only in football, because education is one of the big key in our complex. So we can pick out lawyers, doctors, and Lionel Messi's and then Eto's in the academy. So.
You look quite young. Are you still playing? I mean, first, even somebody might want to ask, how old are you?
I'm 26.
And are you still playing?
I'm still active. I'm still strong. When I'm in the field, yeah, I'm still strong. I still do my thing. But two heads cannot, look, or let's say 2 eyes cannot go into the bottle to look. So I have to pick one, concentrate on one. It's a serious thing and it's a big thing. More responsibilities on me. I have to make sure that everything goes right. So I don't think I can be in the field at the same time.
CEO of a football club at age 26.
So that is why I have to stop.
Wow.
But apart from that, there are also other injuries that I had, operations, and that's why I chose to say, let me go this direction.
What do you consider to be your greatest achievement?
I consider this to be my greatest achievement.
The academy, you mean?
Yes, because it was my dream. It was something that I had since childhood. So.
And what do you hope to, let's say, achieve in the next 5 to 10 years, or probably even looking beyond and into the future?
I hope for the better. That is all what I can say now. I hope for the better. The academy is not pushing anybody who find himself there to overwork or force yourself to something. We're there to support them.
Now, at this juncture, I just want to wrap up and talk about your belief system. Are you religious? What role does it play? Did it play even in your career and all that?
Very. I'm a Muslim. If you heard my name, hear my name, Abdullah Al-Hassan, yeah, that means that I'm coming from a Muslim community or Muslim parents. And myself, I'm a Muslim, and I believe in God and the Prophet and the books, you know. And I have faith. That's the bigger thing that keeps me going. I have big faith.
Thank you very much. And wish you great success in the new venture you started, the academy. Great success in everything you do. And you never know, we might have him a second time on Reveal one of these days. My guest has been Abdel Al-Hassan. Big thanks to Nana Kweku Ajiman for arranging the interview, and also Eastgate Hotel right here in East Legon for giving us a room to ourselves just to have this interview. On behalf of the crew, most certainly Francis Nkrumah, the cameraman, the sound man, he just does it all in one whole. Nana Kweku Edua, as well as Eddie Michael Jr. We say bye for now.